Hello, I'm Dr. Shaun Pichler, and here is today's leadership lesson. Today I'll be talking about some key challenges that women face in the workplace, as well as ways to overcome those challenges. Women face a variety of challenges in the workplace based on their gender. You've probably heard of the term the glass ceiling. Catalyst reports that although women occupy 52% of management roles in the U.S., they represent only 6% of CEO positions among S&P firms. You've probably also heard of the gender pay gap. A Pew Research Center report found that although equally qualified women earn 83% of what men earn, or 83 cents to the dollar in the U.S. What causes these phenomena and what can be done about it? Decision makers, like hiring managers, have a tendency to think manager, think male. In other words, when people think of managers, especially executives, they tend to think of male stereotype characteristics, such as assertiveness or dominance. The challenge for persons with a feminine gender is that when they demonstrate these same characteristics, they violate gender norms and are treated less favorably than persons with a masculine gender. Thus, it is important for organizations to implement programs to mitigate these systematic errors in decision-making, like diversity training, as well as programs that support women at work, like flexible work arrangements. And what can women themselves do to earn what they deserve and break through that glass ceiling? I have 3 evidence-based suggestions. First, negotiate, negotiate, negotiate. Women tend to negotiate less often than men, which can be very costly over the long term. To negotiate successfully, know your value in the market and to the firm. Have a good idea in mind of what your value is, given your experience and skill set, based on salary surveys from professional associations and the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and from talking with others in your field. Sheryl Sandberg suggests that when women negotiate, think I, talk we. In other words, explain your value in terms that signal benefits to the employer. Number 2, find a good mentor. Ideally, this will be someone in a position that you see yourself in several years from now. Among other benefits, mentors provide career advice, social support, and role modeling, all of which can translate into more promotions, higher incomes, and higher satisfaction with pay and benefits. And women in particular tend to gain more self-awareness and self-confidence from mentoring. These career and psychological benefits can translate into receiving more social support from others, such as peers and from managers. And number 3, and finally, get involved. Real change of any kind isn't possible without collective action. So you might consider joining or starting a women's employee resource group for your organization. For instance, the Women at Microsoft Employee Resource Group aims to support women through conferences and summits, recruiting events, and development and mentoring. You might also consider getting involved in a local or national women's organization, such as the Women's March, the mission of which is to harness the political power of diverse women in their communities to create transformative social change. I'm Shaun Pichler, and this has been today's leadership lesson.